What's good, y'all? It's your girl Wavy A, and I am back with another video. So I figured, why not do what to pack for BMT? I know it's been about 4 years since I've been in BMT, and I've had plenty of friends throughout the years who have recently graduated from basic training, and they're now in tech school, and they have just now told me everything, well, not necessarily everything, but a lot of things have changed in terms of what they are allowed to bring and what they wish they have brought. So I will be adding in a little bit of their experience with my experience, and we're just gonna mesh it all into one, okay? So I want to make sure that every single one of y'all who do decide to go to BMT, or if they're ready to ship out, y'all are well prepared and y'all are able to have a smooth sailing BMT experience. Now I must say this, BMT can be stressful for some of y'all. I don't know what y'all stress level is like, but those 7 weeks, y'all are gonna feel a little bit of isolation, a little bit. Y'all gonna be a little bit homesick. That's okay, it's really normal. I have my list of what BMT is actually going to provide you. So I only joined the Air Force, so I'm only going to show you guys what the Air Force actually gives you and what their standards are in terms of preparation for basic training. I'm reading off their website, which I'm going to link down below what their updated list is. First off, as soon as y'all get there, they will give you guys a backpack of everything that y'all need throughout the entire time for basic training. So it's like a black SOG bag, and what's going to contain in there is an easy pay card. It's going to have about like $400 on that card, and you can bring your debit card too. I mean, I brought my debit card probably after the fact that they will give you guys an easy pay card with like $400 that comes off your check, your first military paycheck, and this is going to allow you to go to the BX, to pay some bills, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Because not everyone's going to have a debit card when they first get there. They will make sure that you guys will have an easy pay card and you guys are going to be using your own money. What is going to be containing in that bag is a laundry bag, 4 mesh bags, a padlock, 2 writing pens, 2 black Sharpies, 2 silver Sharpies, 4 brown towels, 4 blousing straps, flashlight, ID card holder, reflective belt, ruler, highlighter, notepad, 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, body wash, 3-in-1 soap for the men, shower shoes, toothbrush, toothpaste, toothbrush case, dental picks, foot powder, deodorant, scissors, bath sponge. The bath sponge looks like a loofah. It's like the basic loofah. It's not going to be an African net sponge, y'all. So if y'all want to bring one, definitely go ahead and bring one, okay? It's like your basic loofah that you get from the Dollar General. You are going to have laundry pods. They're like Tide pods, so you guys wouldn't be able to do your own laundry. I know that's kind of weird. Now I've been around some folks who have never done their laundry before, but the MTI will collectively pick whoever knows how to do laundry, and that's going to be the laundry crew. So you better make sure that you don't piss nobody off and they don't mess up your laundry, okay? They will give you a box of trash bags, nail clippers, 2 shirt garters, storage container. The storage container looks like a red lid Tupperware, so it's just something that you can put that you don't want to get any water damage, or just, you know, you want to make sure that it's in the container. And then a financial management book. Now I will say this, the type of clothes that you should wear or that you should bring is some comfy clothes. I will say some sweatpants, a t-shirt, and a hoodie. Bring about 3 different types of outfits. So during your 0 week, you are going to be wearing your civilian clothes for a while, so make sure you bring at least, like, you know, 3 shirts, 3 pairs of pants, and a hoodie in case you get cold. During that time, you're not going to get your uniform right then and there, so I think you get your uniform around like week 1, week 2. I'm not sure. So I brought like plenty of clothes with me. Like, I probably brought too much clothes, so let me just say this, bring 3 pairs of outfits. Bring 3 shirts, 3 pairs of pants or shorts. Don't wear no booty shorts now. Don't do no Dukes of Hazzard. No. Make sure that they are actually comfortable and conservative type of clothing, because they do not play that, okay? If you are enlisted or reserve or whatever, and it's your first time going to the Air Force basic training, you are going to be in San Antonio, Texas. Now, that may seem hot in terms of the temperature wise, but I actually arrived in San Antonio in December. Now it was cold as heck up in Texas. I was not expecting that, so I'm so glad that I actually wore the jacket that I had when I first got there to BMT. So make sure y'all bring a hoodie if y'all tend to get cold. That's all I gotta say about that. In terms of what type of luggage to bring, I will say this: do not buy a big old suitcase that is bigger than you or half the size as you. Don't do it. Don't do it, because you want to know why? You are going to be carrying it, okay? you're not going to be able to roll it around as soon as you step foot into Lackland, okay? They're going to be making you march with a big old suitcase. Now, I made that big old mistake of bringing a bright purple suitcase, and my nickname at the time when I first got there, 0 week, was Purple Suitcase, okay? So you can bring a duffel bag, a gym bag. You can even bring like a little mini suitcase that's like you get able to put it on a plane, like that type of carry-on. But make sure you pack light, okay? Because y'all are not going to be able to roll along with a rolling suitcase, okay? You're going to be carrying it, and it's going to make sure that your process of carrying it way easier. So make sure y'all pack light, okay? That's all I gotta say in terms of luggage. You can bring a backpack if you want to, but I feel like if you are the type of person that needs some type of organization, bring a mini suitcase. Don't do too much in terms of packing your suitcase, because you're just gonna have to wait till tech school. I mean, you don't want to be carrying all that stuff, because you're gonna be carrying your military bag and your own personal items with you once you leave and graduate from basic training. The stuff that I brought in terms of that I was allowed to keep was my face wash, my bonnet. I had a do-rag at the time because I had a really low haircut, like I had a fade, okay? So you're able to bring that, some hair gel, body wash, feminine hygiene products, and I believe I was able to keep a baby oil. I had some baby oil, y'all. So make sure if you guys have certain hair products, hair brushes, hair tools that make sure your hair can get slick into a military bun, make sure you guys have 2 months worth of that supply in terms of hair gel, shampoo, and like face wash, like your skincare stuff. Because you'll never know when you're able to go to the BX to get, you know, some few items here and there. So I recommend bringing in a lot of your own stuff, but make sure that you buy at least 2 months of stuff, so that way you don't have to keep going back and forth to the BX and just keep buying stuff when you already have 2 months of your stuff. Now, in terms of feminine hygiene products, I did bring my own pads, tampons, and feminine body wash. Surprisingly enough, I did not get my period when I was in basic training. I know that's crazy. So I was kind of dealing with a lot of high stress from worrying about stuff back at home. But I will say this, if you like Honey Pot, if you like Always, if you like, you know, the period underwear, make sure you bring your own items, because 9 times out of 10 you probably are not going to get that chance to go to the BX and to replenish a lot of your items. So it will save you a lot of time and trouble to bring at least 2 months of your own feminine hygiene products. In terms of body wash and shampoo, I didn't really like their Head and Shoulder shampoo, because that's what they actually gave us in terms of conditioner and shampoo. And the body wash was like a Suave, I think it was like cocoa butter or something like that, cocoa butter or coconut, and I did not like any of those. Like, it made my skin so dry and scaly. So if you do want to bring your own shampoo, body wash, bring it yourself, okay? Make sure you have enough to last you for 2 months. I'm telling you, you might not like what they give you in terms of what they put in that backpack, but if you got your own stuff, please make sure that your MTI is really cool enough to let you keep some of your own body wash products. Don't be extra and bring something that's very perfumey or actual perfume itself, because you ain't gonna have time to be spraying some perfume when you're trying to get ready in the morning. Everything's gonna be in a rush, and all you need to worry about is your hair done, is your uniform looking right, okay? Just saying. You are allowed to bring pictures. Now, make sure that it's nothing too crazy now, okay? So I had pictures of my family, my friends. I had a picture of like of a funny meme at the time that I really enjoyed to have, and I was able to put in my locker. And sometimes I actually brought it with me and I put it in my uniform pant, and I just brought it with me everywhere I go in case I wanted to, you know, look back at the memories and just look at people that I missed and loved at the time, and just make sure that I was, you know, keeping myself in check. So you can bring a few pictures with you. You can keep it in a locker if you like. So that's something that I was truly thankful that I brought with me. You can have your friends and family mail you some pictures, but I will say though, bringing your own pictures will save you a lot of trouble, so you don't have to wait in the mail for your pictures to come. Oh, I forgot, in terms of hair gel, they do have different types of hair gel at the BX in terms of Eco Style, Got to Be Glued, Tresemme. I have heard from a lot of my friends that do have like very fine or curly hair, they do like the Tresemme and Got to Be Glued. The Got to Be Glued does make your hair stiff now, so if you want that stiff, like it don't move, get Got to Be Glued. But if you want like your hair to be slick but not stiff, I would try the Tresemme. So I've heard Got to Be Glued and Tresemme were the two that really held the slick buns down for the girls. So if you guys were wondering which type of hair gel that everybody used, it was either Got to Be Glued or Tresemme. In terms of bringing baby wipes, now I've seen a few girls bring it and I've seen some people sneak some in. Now, you are not able to bring baby wipes, but some girls I've seen, I'm not telling y'all to do this now, I don't want y'all to get in trouble. I've seen some girls, they put in a Ziploc bag out of the packaging and they just stored it in their own personal locker. The MTIs may tell you that your flushable wipes are not allowed because of the bad plumbing. So a few of the girls, they had like these pink little toiletry bags, and so when they were done using the wipes, they would put it in a pink toiletry bag and they would go on about their business. They did not flush those flushable wipes. Okay, so if you guys do love some baby wipes, do what you please with that one, but do not flush them wipes. Okay, the plumbing up in that squadron is not up to par. I'm telling you right now that the plumbing is very bad. So I know they probably have not improved in terms of the plumbing in terms of this year, but back in 2019 when I joined, that plumbing was just like it was a no-go for me. Depending on the season that you do go to basic training, such as summer, spring, fall, winter, bring y'all some Aquaphor. Please, when I tell you this, your hands will be dry, your face will be dry, your skin will be dry in terms of basic training. I don't know what it is, maybe it's in the water or something. You will want some chapstick, some, you know, some oil, some type of lotion to bring with you. I used to put it in my own military pant pocket. Okay, I had all different types of Aquaphor. I had the chapstick, I had the little cream, I had the big boy bottle, and I lathered up. I made sure that my face and my hands and everywhere else was not dry and ashy. Okay, there will be a time where your face will be so freaking ashy that you don't know why your skin is like that. I'm telling you, it's the stress. I don't know. So I was super glad that I brought in plenty of Aquaphor during the winter time when I went to basic training, and it actually snowed at that time too, so it was dead cold outside. You are able to wear a watch with you. You cannot wear your Apple Watch, y'all. I'm sorry. So the watch that I had, it was very basic. It was a Casio watch. I bought it from Walmart before I even got there. So I was able to tell the time. I knew what day it was. The only thing I could not do was know what the weather was like. So that's pretty much the basic type of watch you can bring. I mean, if you do bring your Apple Watch, it's going to be locked up with your luggage, so you're not really going to be able to even put it on or like just play with it. So if you do want to bring your Apple Watch, be mindful that you ain't even gonna see that till you graduate from basic training. I did bring my phone with me to basic training, but you're not going to be on it all the time. There will be a few occasions where you're able to call your friends and family, pay some bills on your phone and whatnot. So with that being said, if you do bring your phone, make sure you get the charger with it, because 9 times out of 10 your phone is probably not going to stay on and fully charged for those 7 weeks. So make sure you bring a charger to your phone, because duh, like, why bring your phone and not the charger? Come on now. Another thing that I wish I did bring was some stamps and envelopes. So what I mean by that is you make sure you write down who you want to send out a letter and just pre-write everyone's address and make sure you just put the stamp on it. It will save you plenty of time with writing your letters out, because sometimes you're not going to be able to write out your letters during the week unless you sneak in and you write your letters. Don't do that. The main days that everyone spent writing their letters was on Sundays, so you will have a little bit of downtime in terms of writing out to your friends and family, but it will save you a lot of trouble if you bring in your own pre-stamp with everyone's address on there on every envelope that you bring. I felt like that would have saved me so much time, because I can't remember everybody's address. I mean, I know their names, but do I know where they stay at? No. So be mindful of who you want to write your letters to, and make sure their address is correct, because they will send that letter right back to you if it's not correct. Ladies, you can bring makeup, but you is not going to be able to beat your face every single day. The only 2 times that you are able to get makeup on your face is the picture day when you wear your formal blues, and on basic training graduation. It does depend on how cool your MTIs are, but make sure that if you're going to bring a little makeup bag, make sure it's a light bead. Like, make sure it's, you know, your lips are nude, or, you know, a little bit of gloss, but not too much. And don't do the eyeshadows, the blush, and all that stuff. Make sure it's a light, natural bead, okay? Some girls that I went to basic training with, they had a full bead, and the MTI was like, wipe it off. Wipe that off your face. Like, what are you doing right now? This is not a photo shoot. Like, we're here to take pictures, and that's it. So, depending on how cool your MTI is, you probably get to do a little bit of extra, but to keep it safe, keep it cool, make sure you bring like a little light makeup bag for your natural bead. That's it. Like, don't bring no bright lipstick, bright eyeshadow, none of that. Make sure it's very toned down and conservative. Sports bras, I will say those are the best type of bras you gonna need. I would say bring about 6 to 10 sports bras. I don't know what y'all preference is, but make sure it is at least 6. If you do happen to bring any sports bras, make sure that it is the most comfortable sports bra you have ever had, okay? In terms of underwear, you can bring your own underwear, but don't be wearing no thongs, okay? Like, who is y'all wearing these thongs for? I had some good old granny panties. They were from Hanes, Fruit of the Looms. I got them from Walmart. It was like a 10-pack, and I was comfortable. Make sure you wear some breathable and comfortable underwear. Like, you're gonna be marching, you're gonna be running, you're just gonna be out and about. So wearing a thong to basic training, that, I don't know who do that, but some girls do. So I will say this, make sure you wear some comfortable underwear, because there will be times where you're gonna be running and exercising and marching, and you're gonna be drenched in sweat, and that's just not a good combo right there. You can bring your own running shoes, but I will recommend, if you have a favorite pair of running shoes that you love, bring those with you already broken in, because the New Balances that they gave me, they were some concrete bricks, okay? They were so uncomfortable. I kept tripping over them. They had no stability on my ankles. So I did have my own running shoes that I was able to, you know, exercise and do cardio with. So you can bring your own running shoes, but make sure that they are the most comfortable running shoes that you have, because like I said, you're going to be exercising, marching, and running in those exact shoes every single time. For the people that do wear glasses and contacts, I will say this though, you are able to wear those, but there will be times to where you're not going to be able to wear contacts in terms of the gas chamber. So I was able to wear my glasses within the first 2 weeks of being at BMT, but as soon as I went to the eye doctor, they gave me these basic glaring eyeglasses. I could not stand them. I wanted to throw them in the trash. You cannot wear your own glasses after the fact that they gave you some military issue glasses. So if you do wear contacts, you may be wearing some glasses too. So don't get your hopes up in terms of wanting to wear some contacts instead of your glasses, because they probably won't let you keep it. They probably won't let you use them all the time. So I'm just trying to help y'all out to minimize the process of getting ready in the morning, because it's gonna be so quick, and most of the time putting contacts in your eyes does take a hot minute in terms of getting ready in the morning. For the skincare girlies, I will say bring a mini size bag of your face care products. Now, don't go full out like you're doing a whole night routine, but make sure that is a simple morning and night routine in terms of your skincare. And also, this does help when you guys do get inspected in your lockers to have everything organized and neat. So what I did was I had like a mini toiletry bag for my hygiene, my body wash, and my skincare and hair care, and I just had like 4 bags, but they were like really small, and I was able to stack them in my locker, and that really helped the process of getting ready in the morning, taking my showers, doing my nighttime routine, and everything. So you can bring many items, but make sure that it is organized, okay? The military instructors love it when you have all of your stuff organized. So if you bring in a lot of hair care products, make sure you put it in a mini bag. Makeup, put that in a mini bag. Your shower, feminine hygienes, put that in a mini bag, and your skincare, put that in a mini bag. I'm telling you, they love it when it's organized, so you're not walking around carrying all your stuff in your hands and you're dropping everything everywhere. So bringing those little compact mini bags did help a lot, and I was so thankful that I was able to buy some at the time, and it really did help the process of packing, and it minimized so much that I really did pack light. But I brought a big old suitcase. Okay, don't do that. Don't bring a gigantic suitcase. Okay, you guys are gonna thank me later, because I'm telling you, it's going to be hell if you bring a big old suitcase and you pack all that stuff. Your important documents such as your social security, your debit card, your driver's license, your spouse's personal information, your children's information. Make sure you have a physical copy of every single thing in terms of people's address, phone numbers, your phone number, emergency contacts, like I said before, your spouse's information, your children's information, all that stuff. The only reason why I'm saying this is because you're not going to be able to access your phone. So I had a mini folder. It was like your basic folder, but it had little pockets and flaps and everything. I would not recommend bringing a giant binder or like those little folders that has all those little mini little gaps in there. Don't do that, because you want to make sure that all the stuff is in one big folder, but not doing too much by having a binder, because why are you putting all that stuff in the backpack that they give you? Because you want to make sure that the backpack that they do give you is very light, because you're going to be wearing that backpack with you every single day. Like, that is going to be your purse, if you want to say. The things to not bring: do not bring no vape, do not bring no cigarettes, do not bring no lighter, do not bring a second phone. The only reason why I'm saying is because some people have did it already. I don't want y'all to get in trouble and leaving a bad impression with your military instructors. Now, I've seen some people who had 2 phones. I don't know how they did it, but they basically snuck it in when they came in during 0 week, and they were just putting in the charger. As soon as the MTI instructor left, they brought it out. And they got in trouble. So don't act like you are a step ahead of the military instructors, because they see everything. They see everything even when they're not there. So I will say this: do not bring no vape. Don't do it. It's not worth the paperwork. Yes, I have seen a few people bring in vapes. I don't know why they did it, but you're gonna be drinking water, and that's it. Don't bring no alcohol either. There's some people who got caught bringing alcohol. I don't know why. Why are we bringing shot bottles in BMT? I don't know. I'm telling y'all right now, do not be slick and try to bring a vape, a phone, or some alcohol. Don't do it. If you do happen to know where you're going to be in terms of tech school, you can have a family member or your friends bring in like another piece of luggage that has all of your tech school clothes and items and whatnot. What I did was I had my mom bring my suitcase that had my tech school stuff, and I switched out from my big old luggage to a smaller luggage. So I did that at the day of graduation. Now, it does depend on your military instructor if you're allowed to do this, but I did ask, like, hey, this is a big luggage, I want to switch it out. They were like, okay, cool, make sure that you have everything that you need and that you are able to, you know, move all your stuff when it's time to go for tech school. I ended up still staying in Lackland because my job was security forces. So I was so glad that I was able to get all my stuff for tech school, because I didn't have to worry about bringing that big old piece of luggage. Oh my goodness. But you can have somebody ship out your stuff. Now, the only thing about having your tech school items shipped out in terms of your clothes and certain products that you want to bring, it probably will take you 2 weeks while you are in tech school training to get your stuff, because I think when I first got there, it took us about like a week and a half to get our mailbox. So it could be like 1 to 2 weeks. So I would recommend having a family member or a friend swap out your luggage, so that way you have all the stuff that you need and you didn't have to wait for it to be shipped up in the mail. That is it, you all. I hope you guys have a really cool experience in terms of basic military training, and I hope I answered a lot of you all's questions. If you do have some more questions, please put it down below in the comments, and I will try to answer all of that in terms of my military experience and what it was like in tech school and all that stuff. I will be doing another video of my tech school training in security forces. It will be coming up soon, so I will see you guys in the next video.